Well, hi everyone. Today I want to introduce you to a newest feature that we just implemented. It's called the patient window. And a lot of you have asked us that if we can bring up details about individual patients depending on whichever panel or KPI you're looking at. So let me give you an example over here. The way the patient window works is any list that you bring up, you can click on it and bring up the patient detail. For example, let's take a look. Number of new patients. And if we click this, it's going to give us a list of all these patients. And now, whenever you see a list, you can click on it and it'll give you all of the patient details. It will give you the details of their family. So let's just look at right patient over here. You can click on the account history. It'll give you all of the service history. It'll give you all of the appointments, any broken appointments. If you click on the treatment plan, it's going to give you a complete list of all of the procedures that were diagnosed, as well as that have been scheduled or completed. And you can filter these. So if I check this completed feature, it will take the completed features out. Okay. And the last tab that shows up gives all of the incoming calls, outgoing calls, if you have the phone IQ installed, or if you use Revenue IQ, all of your treatment follow-up will show up right there as well. So let's take a look at a few other examples. Let's look at a family member in this family. And if I click on that, their alerts get updated over here. Their full account history is here as well. And all of the appointment information is available right away as well. And so are all of their treatment plans. Now, in this case, I can click on completed and it'll take out all of the completed treatment plans. The only thing that's going to be left over here is the ones that are scheduled. And if I click on scheduled once more, it's going to take everything out except the incomplete ones. And that's what's left over here is a night guard, an occlusal guard, and one surface composite filling. And if I click on the notes, it will give me all of the Revenue IQ notes or any of the incoming and outgoing calls. And I believe for open dental users, it also brings in all of the practice management notes as well. So this window is accessible from any place. Let's take a look at, for example, for treatment planning. And I know this has been asked before, so it took us a little while to get here, but we are here now. And for example, here you have all of the treatment plans that were presented. Now, with a click of a button, you can go directly to this patient's treatment plan. Okay? And you can go through different patients and look at what treatment has been presented, what is completed, and what's left to be done. Okay? And this applies to every single window. Let's look at provider productivity. If I scroll all the way down, it'll show me all the patients that have been seen in the given time frame. And I can do exact same thing. Go through this patient one item at a time or one patient at a time and look at the account history. It's very useful to do an audit as well to be able to see how many patients were seen at the end of the day and how many are the previous day and what services were rendered. People use that for that as well. And any other window that has any patient details. You can click on that and it'll bring up the details of the patient. Hopefully this video was useful. This was a heavily requested feature and it should be available in your accounts later this week. And I will announce when all of these features go live.